I would love to see a puck for them, honestly, but they're gonna go for Resolution Slark.
Trusty Slark. I mean, you got one draft left, potentially, in your tournament life.
The battle of the bruisers rages in mid. SumaiL skills the clap early. Generally is the first ability you pick up, but it means there's no evasion chance here. So VG.R can go in.
They got it on Zai, and he's low already. The pounce will come through, leeching him up. Is this going to be first blood? Zai's low, not dead yet, and he will go down.
That's
huge. Last right click from Saksa that gets it done.
It has allowed a lot of teams to get out of situations like that.
So in this bottom lane, again, they're kind of leashed here because there's an aggressive dual lane. SumaiL, right clicks a bit more. Earth Shock, it does hit, I think, a little bit. They have the...
He's going for this. Is there going to be evasion? No, sir. VG.R gets it done.
Level 2 Fury swipes, that's all that it takes, and as you said, no misses.
It is.
Yeah, Zai will be down bottom, parroting up and looking for maybe more trouble. You can see that how far Saksa is shadow poisoning Zoning out universe, but it might be able they could go on Saksa. He's a little too far up. The stomp, there it is, they caught him. They bring him down in time, I don't think so. 2 stacks of shadow poison.
This could go poorly for them. Torrent coming out, then the pounce forward onto Universe as Resolution engages, dropping him low, gets off the anchor smash, is gonna lock him in place now. The follow-up damage isn't enough though, a great 2-hero stop, and Misery needs this Torrent to connect. Universe gonna juke it, there's no pounce to go through, and Misery trapped in the trees, no regen, death to the club of the Elder Titan, and they're doing it 2v3. CS mid. VG.R now even, or close to even on CS with SumaiL here as far as last hits go. But can he find a kill?
Drunken Haze did come out, so that's the evasion that you were talking about. So VG.R will have a tougher time getting right clicks, but he's going again with the Earth Shock, and he's got the Fury Swipes on. See if he can actually bring him low. I don't think he'll be able to get the kill even with another Earth Shock. Overpower, and he gets it! Shadow Wave, point touch, VG.R in ranges. The stop will come through though.
Another Shadow Wave will put him in a lot of trouble. He heads to the north, PPD. He gets juked. Ursa has high base movement. He can turn this,
He's
baby.
doubling up. He wants Zai as well. Now the Shadow Wave coming out. He's about to fall. The Great comes out just in time.
He's playing this fight so well. Mon on the high ground. He might be able to make a move on PPD. Misery's coming in. Torrent to save him. Potentially doesn't actually cast it. He gets away. VG.R is just playing out of his mind this game. He's not a great hero against 5-man anyway, so you really don't want to be behind. But SumaiL mid, barely getting off the split. They force it out. Nicely done by DC, as long as they can disengage. But Misery being hounded here. There's another boulder toss likely to drop.
He will go down. It looks like the last right clicks coming in. They lose the Kunkka support. They force out that ultimate. But EG, they're happy with how that went.
They almost had him. He was so low.
Yeah, he really was.
Meanwhile, bottom though, Rezo getting chased down. He pounces, but Universe blocks it. Good disruption here, so we can't get that follow-up anchor smash. And Saksa will save his carry. But the thing to note here isn't that he lives, but rather that he's being pressured out of the lane so heavily. Recognize that with Ravage online, DC cannot defend their towers right now. They will have to trade. The Beastmaster can't find pickoffs when the enemy team is 5-manning. They do catch Misery here. This doesn't look great for the Kunkka. Anchor smash, poison touch, and he's dead. EG are gaining steam, Mott. They have a weakness they can exploit here. It needs to be VG.R stepping up big. He looks for the kill on mid. There is no Bruce split.
No split. There's the overpowered Fury swipe. They just need one more, and they will find it. The big problem for EG right now is that Brewmaster, even
looking to make another play. His DD rune has worn off, but he's got an Invis mod here very far behind the tower. Even Zai super far back, but somehow VG.R still finds him. Instant stop. He blinks out, almost dodging it. Does end up getting caught, but now the Purge on the fear. They're going to keep him out of the fight and try to get their Ursa out safely. He has been caught by the clap. He's got the ultimate. Earth Splitter coming through. This one's going to hurt. VG.R will end up going down. A very deep dive. Can they counter this anywhere?
Away from that split, that stomp.
That would have been so sick, because he has the move speed to run back in and kill him at that point with phase boots. Here's the smoke from Misery and from Moo. They do see PPD. They have the Necrobolt. They can quickly kill him with a roar, but the stomp is there. Again, it's Zai in position to save the day. The boat's going to hit, but PPD able to withstand this offense. And now they have to back. There's a Ravage ready. The Brew Blink, I don't think it's been scouted. He goes in for the initiation. He finds Saksa with the clap, but that's not the worst kill to give up. They even commit a split just for a Shadow Demon. Not terrible, all things considered for DC, but can they find more? They're chasing after Moo. A follow-up clap is there. Zai stomps him. Rezo on to Fear. VG.R retreating rapidly. He's far out of position to assist Moo. Fear wants to bring him down, but tries to save him. The hold is not enough.
The raindrop keeps him alive. Moose still getting chased down by Illusions in Universe. Now bottling up on the north. There's going to be more fighting happening. And finally, Resolution about to fall. Looks like he will go down to one or two
Has
more
the
right
pounce,
clicks.
has the shadow blade, but he leaps. Oh, and the certain death. The prediction blink there by SumaiL. I think he dies to the tower anyway, but they probably realize that EG are in the Roach Pit, especially now that we just see Zai and SumaiL confidently roaming around the river. They already saw a couple DC heroes top. They know DC is not coming to contest, but DC's still getting significant trades as Misery looks to slow things down with the turret. SumaiL trying to get on him. Doesn't want to commit a split just for him. There might be a boat. We could see a Aegis snipe potentially as VG.R moves in.
Misery's getting caught by SumaiL though, and he's going to get stunned up with a stop. SumaiL's TPing home, it looks like a fear.
The Axe though, he prevents the TP back. SumaiL can't come to defend. Already this tier 3 top is almost fallen on. DC are ratting this one out.
Sunder comes through. VG.R was looking for the engagement there. Now it looks like he's about to fall with the enraged Ravage with use top. And they actually will bring down the Tidehunter. Now they're going for the rage tracks. DC are about to get a rage tracks at 16 minutes in.
They lose VG.R, they lose their Conga, they give up an Aegis, but the Ravage committed. The Brewmaster split down. The top lane caved in. This buys a lot of time. Earth Splitter not going to connect. Resolution sneaking away. What a brilliant maneuver by DC. Misery with the X there on the Brewmaster, preventing SumaiL from defending home. Universe ravaging too late. They might even lose Moo. That would be a third hero dying.
Has bought out. Moo will end up going down, but I think he bought maybe 2 recipes coming
yes,
out.
he has the Necro 3 now.
You want to take those down so they have access to the other tier 3s. I mentioned that melee Rex top lane, and Zai about to get picked off. There it is.
Stop. Is it going to come through? Doesn't matter. Moo jams it in. There is, however, a blink on Tide. Universe is coming in.
Oh, dear. That is just the Aegis, though. Universe, he blinks in. Now looking for the Ravage. The Gush is on Resolution, but he can't find any follow-up.
That's so big for DC. Universe reveals the blink. They pop the Aegis. Even the Kunkka of Misery keeping his own economy up. He's got 2,500 gold mod. We saw that Crystallis Bloodthorn for Misery yesterday. We might see it again, but top lane, it's Moo's been caught out here. The Universe want to Ravage. Yeah. He says, hell yeah.
That is one ultimate down. They still have plenty more to use, and that is a pretty big kill. Moo is split pushing like crazy.
But also, tier 2 exchange for DC. They will take the bottom tower.
It's not bad again. Like
Rezo going in top again. He wants die. He does get the bash here. Can he get the kill? He will do so. Beautiful pick from the Slark, and now they're chasing after PPD. Moo hot on his tail, but PPD able to force step away. He weren't ready for.
It feels like VG.R almost has to do all of this on himself, on his own. I mean, there is still that like Ravage. There are all these abilities.
He is still fighting really well.
That's the one thing. Oh, he has a double damage rune. See you later, Zai.
That was easy.
It's very easy.
You do make a good point, Mod. VG.R does continue to farm exceptionally well, and they don't have the best solutions at this stage. Oh, Rezo going for the University.
I can't believe he got it and still chasing. He's got Pounce up at 2. I'm not sure that he needs the Anger back, the Dark back, the Pounce. See you later.
He has no buyback. He just bought the Guardian Greaves. He's out for 40 DC. He'll outpush the Beastmaster.
Yeah, absolutely. The Metamorphosis is already up. They're ready to go. They need to find a fight. Even without Bruce Split, they're ready to go.
Misery's going to go in and try to slow this thing down. Does a decent amount to clear out the wave, but the illusions are stacking up.
This falls so quickly. Disruption's going to give him at least some illusions on the DC side. Smart's coming in again. They'll lose the tower. Here comes Resolution on the backside with a BKB. And VG.R. SumaiL in trouble. Doesn't have to split. Not yet anyway. VG.R getting kited. Resolution finishes offside. Here comes the Universe. He's got
nice thunder by VG.R, but Rezo just pops the ultimate. Oh, the heal bomb! PPD! What a play!
And the Ravage comes out. VG.R doesn't rage at this point, but another grave. And he gets kited. The Aegis is down.
There is Ratho. Bottom lane, it's Moo. He draws the Terrorblade back, and now they're going to look to chase VG.R. Can he cancel a TP? Doesn't get the bash auto attack off. It's all the way in. One Terrorblade illusion is not going to fully stop this wave, and Misery, the man out in front, has the X just for the safe return. He hits the wave once, then he jumps away, but they have caught him.
It looks like it might not save him this time. With the weave up on top, they will get the kill. He immediately buys back, and they know that this might be their best bet to take not only Rax with the game, and here we go.
There is a glam.
In.
Misery trying to slow things down here, keep DC going while the top lane pushes in, courtesy of the Slark, but VG.R, he gets to the first lane. Saksa blinking in for the disruption, then Glimmers himself will purge VG.R, keeps the old man at bay, while the creeps still going, they exit back, both come through, good thunder, but Wings on the case, Grave is there, can they save the old the man.
Here is so low, and he barely survives. The Cyclone coming out from the Brewmaster Flip here, getting chased down. He will fall.
TT, they want more. They've got the disruption on Universe. He blinks away. Renzo, can he fight him in the trees? Meanwhile, it's Moo to the rescue for DC, pushing that bottom lane in, forcing EG to buy back on the Terrorblade. They scout him with the stop. He walks away from this, but Fear corners and corrals and will bring him down. In the end, EG get only a ranged Rex. They lose their tier 3 bottom. They are forced to buy back on Terrorblade, trading that only for a Kunkka buyback. Safe distance. Meanwhile, Moo shoving in bottom. He's going to be the next target. The creep wave was cut top by Resolution. DC with the spread offense, but they're close to getting caught. Universe is on the case. Blake Ravage off 3! He got Saksa and Moo! Locks them down, focuses on them, and will get them 2 crucial kills. Rezo is trying to push in mid, but there are Terrorblade illusions slowing this shove down.
They can maybe force up by the take the Aegis at the very least.
They actually have vision on Weeha right now. They have a deep ward. I don't know if they can go for him, and Rezo is sneaking around.
Now, Rezo is going to find PPD, who's graved up. Universe is there as well. SumaiL blinks to the north instead of dealing with Weeha. It's Fear's job at this point.
12 Essence Shift stacks, though he has evasion. If he can heal up in this fight, it would be trouble, but Fear just clotheslines Weeha, crushes the Ursa. They're not split pushing Mod. EG are starting to get the momentum they need to take that Roche. That's 3 kills for them. DC, no objectives this time. Cancel TPs, and on that note, DC smoked the Courier, completes an Aghanim Scepter for Brew, but Moo might be able to snipe it.
Yeah, they got it. That's a full axe down the drain and more, but here we go. SumaiL jumps in, he wants Vincere. Zor's gonna be there, Ravage comes out as well. The Force is looking for more, but here comes Weeha. Universe is getting chopped down, but so too is Vincere. PPD graves himself, they're looking for more. Resolution about to find Universe, he gets forced away.
He's got the pounce, he gets the angle, he gets the kill. Do they split push or do they dare fight? The Metamorph committed. They are gonna reassemble here. Universe, a rare whiff from him. They do Cyclone the little Slark. They try to surround him, but he BKBs. He now looks to run.
Oh, look at that
Just
damage.
gets chunked down. He has the Shadow Blade. Is there detection right now? It doesn't look like it. Tree, he does have BKB. As long as the BKB is up, I don't know if they can kill him, even if they know he's there, but they can definitely force it out.
Oh, I think Moo's been spotted. I think he might be able to get out now. Fear gets to the force.
There's no Ravage, no Maw, and here comes the flank.
This could be huge.
They do find SumaiL, they lock onto him, they bash him, they blow him up, he can't get off the split! Dead for 80, no buyback for 60, Gold and PPD now trapped in the trees. They get the disruption too, and all the while it's Misery hitting on the tier 3 mid.
They're going to be able to find more. Not just that, they will get the kill onto PPD, but maybe not. Resolution taking an Earth Splitter, has the Shadow Dance. Fear blocking him in with the illusions. On the other side, Universe does take Saksa down, and Weeha gets stopped up. But like you said, that mid-lane Misery still going to work.
They cancel the side TP, he can't come home, but the Terrorblade army is angry, and it does manage to bring down Fuzzy Wuzzy. Universe committing the Ravage, but the Dark Pact from Rezo, he gets out scot-free. Tier 3 down, Catapult just planking away slowly but surely at the ranged Rex. Normally when this team does well at TI, it is with Universe. See Resolution just creeping.
It's backdoor protected, so if he goes in,
He wants a kill. He wants a kill.
He might get killed. Resolution, BKB, he wants Universe, gets 1, 2 bashes, but now he's caught by everyone. He has the Shadow Dance and get away. The Ghost Ship's coming in, it will miss, it looks like for the most part. X marks Misery, now he's caught. The Glimmer Cape, not gonna save him this time. He will fall.
He does a buyback and instantly Saksa, he wants to cut the wave mid. So too does Resolution, but Zai scouted this with the ward. He knows where the Slark is, and Rezo knows he's spotted as the Shadow Dance. They're trying to throw it at some point rather than just taking racks, but they work on the melee here with illusions.
Swift is now down after this. How far do they want to go?
Misery just cleans out the wave.
Wow.
Oh dearie me.
And the disruption as well. They might get the mid-rack. That's gonna be all they get, I think, at this point. They're backing up together.
X, bottom lane pushing in the meanwhile Moo wants this rat opportunity. Bruce play committed. Huge stuff from side.
They're going for more, and they blow up Saksa. He's got 5x. Misery's low as well. There's the Ravage in Misery. Will fall. Doesn't have 5x. Weeha getting kited. BKB not saving him.
Fear thinking about the throne now. He's hitting tier 4s. He won't beat Spencer. Going for Megas. Who's going to take it? EG on the offense. DC just want to stall it out. Can they do it?
We made it. Universe is down. They won the line. They have to deal with Fear of these illusions. The Resolution is doing his best to kill the backline. Sure, the tier 4s are gone.
He's got no more metamorphosis. Renzo lives. Here, getting locked down. Roared off. He's forced away. He's got to survive. EG all in now. Basta.
Thunder was up, and now here comes Resolution one more time. In range from Weeha. He stays on Zerora. They'll take him down. The stop saves him.
He's going for the throne, but he's all in now. The old man wants it. Gets pushed away. He's back. He's dead.
He immediately buys back, and they're trying to get in. They defend the ancient. They see Megas.
Who's got buyback? Von Slark has it. Beastmaster has it. No buybacks for EG. No Ravage for
Look at that
80.
gold change. It's 6,000 negative gold going the way of EG. They've lost 6,000 after that fight.
I think DC can just walk right down mid. They've got mega
All right,
creeps.
Fear from Fear.
Fear is going all in. Can he pull out in the clutch? There's no Ravage here. There is an Earth Splitter to stall. The stop could be huge. Already Zai. Slark Rapier purchased. He still has buyback.
Here come the Megas straight down mid, and Resolution as well joining them. And EG are sitting behind their tier 4 towers. They know that's the last bastion of hope they have. SumaiL is up in 32 seconds. Still no buyback. Saksa, he's found an illusion. He's one, he wants more.
They're building an army, Mod. These illusions turned against EG.
They can't clear this, I don't think.
They do have Ravage soon. 15 seconds, but so many ways to deal with it. And meanwhile,
They're falling.
Weeha sneaking around. Tier 4 down. Digital Chaos pulling it out. Can EG answer? It's all on Uni now.
The Glyph is down. Universe, Ravage, PKB perfectly from Resolution.
Weeha straight for the jugular. Onto the throne, but they stop Rezo. They hold for now. Here coming out with the vengeance. Throne low. Not dead. They take it free. Oh my God. They have completed their journey. A team that had a captain that didn't even want a captain. Players who are booted after winning Shanghai. Misery and Weeha have proved the haters wrong. This team has done it. They go now to face Wings, and there will not be a 2-time repeat champion.